There was a long, long history between Huntingburg and Commonwealth.
In the late 80s, primarily the City of Huntingburg used them for their wastewater and sanitary sewer improvements.
But it has been probably as close to perfection as I could get as far as our relationship. I couldn't have made it without Commonwealth, frankly.
I have worked with the City of Huntingburg for the majority of my working career.
I remember my first assignment with them. I was on a crew that was smoke testing, walking the streets looking for smoke coming out of people's gutters.
The relationships that we have with the city spur us to do our best because they themselves are all great leaders.
They are very engaged in their projects. They are very dedicated to their citizens and to being good stewards of their system.
Currently, we are designing a new wastewater treatment plant. As the city has grown, they've needed to expand.
This has been a continuation of work that Don Larson and Dick Louts did with them to try to help them with some regulatory issues, and it's all come up to this one. So one of the things I'm most proud of is to be able to continue that legacy which yielded this project. I'm very fortunate that I'm the one that is able to see this project at this point. It puts a lot of pressure on you because you really want to do a good job on this project, not just for yourself, but the people that came before you that put in all the hard work to get it to the point that it's at.
They've always been very attentive to our needs, on the spot with responding to our projects.
Commonwealth was a business partner, but it also felt like they were giving me honest answers. Even when it may have not been maybe the best business choice for them, I could rely on them to be very honest with me and to offer me solutions.
What I like about Eric and Teresa, they have the same attitude I do. It's that can-do attitude that we have in our city, and they mesh with us very well. I know that the people I work with at Commonwealth care about the City of Huntingburg. They spend a lot of time visiting with myself and with our staff and ensuring that we're getting the best service that we can get from them.
We greatly appreciate the city having confidence in Commonwealth engineers and sticking with us year after year.
The reason why I'm here today is because of Newburgh. I wanted to go to school and become an engineer. So whenever I got out, I kind of weighed my options of where I wanted to go. And my dad kept egging me on, why don't you go over to this little town called Newburgh? So finally I went over there, and my first drive through the town was, I want to work here. I want to work for this town. Ultimately, I was able to hang on to that client and make it last for my entire career.
I believe they started with us in 1991. When I came in, David Hines was the town engineer. Drew kind of trained underneath him, but David was the same as Drew has been and has led all of our projects. Drew is so detail-oriented, goes above and beyond to make sure that everybody knows what they need to be doing.
He will literally answer my phone call anytime I call him, and I call him a lot.
With Drew and Commonwealth on the scene, I know that I can rest easy and know that it's going to be handled, and it's going to be handled professionally and the way it should be.
Commonwealth supports us on almost every area that we touch. We communicate almost daily. Drew and David both have been a big asset. Staff are easy to work with. They're always open to our ideas. We have over 100 projects that we're working on together.
On the sanitary sewer side, we just completed a master plan. We're just getting underway on the flow equalization basin project at the wastewater treatment plant, which entails a 4 million gallon tank for a wet weather storage facility. It's estimated to be about $30 million in total project cost. And work together with a lot of their storm sewer type projects. Anytime there's a street improvements type project, we can do sewer rehabilitation as well. So within the next 2 years, if they have an issue, they're not digging up the streets again.
I feel like Commonwealth is part of the town of Newburgh. And we talk about kids and trips and vacations and anything else you can think of, but I think of them as a coworker more than I think of them as a consultant in that sense.
My kids, my wife would go there, we'll take walks. I can show my kids the project I've worked on, or tell my boy, there's that big excavator out there, they're working on Daddy's projects for Newburgh. And if it looks bad for the town of Newburgh, I take it personally. So we'll do whatever it takes to make sure the project is successful behind the scenes.
It is really a blessing to have one company, to have such a long-standing relationship with the town of Newburgh, or any town for that matter.
People do retire or they suddenly leave for no reason, you have that continued knowledge base.
As administrations change, we still have that knowledge that may have been missed if we hadn't been there from the beginning.
We've done the upfront projects, and it all led up to what's a rather large project, but everybody understands the need because we've all been involved and been a good team for 20 plus years.
If another contractor or engineer would have to come on, I can't imagine trying to come up to speed on everything that has happened in the past several years with this project.
That history, you have the trust, and I think it all just kind of works to keep the project moving forward.
I grew as a mayor and as an individual because of my relationship with Commonwealth. We've had a significant impact on our community.
I just got to say congratulations on 50 years.
I wish you 50 more years, continued success and service to the communities in Indiana.